karaoke song, ladies?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, yours. Oh.
And you're having my baby. I'm a woman in love and I love what you're doing to me.
Chillin', minding my business. You got to back me up.
You saw the looked around and I couldn't believe this. I said, money's my weakness. I love it. All right, mine is, are you ready for this? It is.
Okay.
Tall and tan and young and handsome, the boy from Ipanema goes walking.
Wow.
That and Son of a Preacher Man, which you are not getting. Why? Why did we end with mine and not start with Susie's?
Wow, thank you very much.
I actually, because I'm going into civilian life, as you can see, I'm in my comfies already.
You've changed.
I'm going to change my ringtone to Susie's.
You might want to
my baby.
rethink that. I am a worse singer than I thought I was, but
Wow.
No, I mean, you're never as good as you think you are.
Notice how I was not part of that segment, just saying.
No, I mean, it's not like we've had any fun on the show. I've had the time of my life, and I'm not just singing an 80s song right now. I literally have had the time of my life on this show. The fastest 4 years of my life have been all the shenanigans we've been up to. And it started off a little rough.
Well, you know, it's COVID.
Right in the middle of COVID. I was the only person allowed in the studio along with Derek. Well, Derek over there.
we had to bring you things.
Oh my God, you remember we used to meet in the back alley? Making back alley deals.
Right, yeah.
That time was bonkers.
Well, you guys have been with me through thick and thin, and I will have to say, I'm so glad that we made it out and that now everybody could be. And by the way, our producer chats started with the fact that we couldn't have guests in the building. And so, but I'm glad that we continued it because I love sharing and I love everybody getting to know you all. So even if I am gone, they still have you.
We'll still sing.
We'll keep it going.
Is that a promise?
Will we?
We won't.
I will be.
So out of all the things people ask me, what is the hardest thing for you? What was the hardest thing to do? And I'm like, honestly, interviews weren't a problem. Been doing that for years. Cooking. Oh my gosh.
Oh boy.
Mastering the art of cooking segments.
Oh my gosh.
It is not easy because
I'll agree with that.
Well, let me tell you, it's like chewing bubblegum and trying to walk and dance a jig. Like it's because you're trying to do the thing.
Oh, Kenji, yeah.
Get it done.
Yep.
But also because some people don't want to talk and work. Kenji is of course exceptional.
And what's that?
What is that? I'm sorry, I could not identify that.
Lettuce, that arugula for you?
You learned a lot of things like what is arugula.
Yep.
And I got the slap of the noodles.
Slap of the noodles.
And you have to get it done within a certain amount of time, which is not easy to do. But
like
you
today,
make
Rebecca's
it work.
like, I'm going to give you an extra 30 seconds, extra minute. Oh, get it?
Look at that. Look at that.
We like to start with that. What are we making today?
What are we making today? I do.
And you got mad knife skills came out of this.
I actually have learned, honestly, because Joseph told me that he's like, you're going to learn so much about cooking. You're going to become a great chef. I have. I actually, I'm this level now, and I didn't think I was before, and now I know all about
Get a lot of
ingredients.
inspiration from our chefs.
So much, and I will have continued to watch because then I don't want to stop cooking.
Definitely.
Okay.
You have had to eat a few tomatoes, though, which you don't love.
Couple no thank you bites.
That's true.
No, thank you, bites, and please don't give me oysters ever again. All right, listen. One of your favorite things is about
just all the theme shows that we've thrown your way, and you have been such a trooper, like joyfully accepting the ridiculous ideas I give you.
I love it.
And you just are. I mean, when you
David.
when you did this,
well, we all did this.
this knocked my socks off, though. The Pride specials we've all done
specials.
together, the Halloween special that we
love
did.
a theme.
I do.
We love a theme, and I just appreciate how much you have.
Now that was my crowning glory.
Marie Antoinette, I just love how much you're always game for whatever we throw your way. Christmas in July.
And the outfits too. That is a cat jumpsuit. You just always bring
Christmas
the
in
outfit
July.
for the theme
You know what?
show.
I love a costume.
Yep.
I'm gonna miss that performative part of what we do.
And probably the biggest theme show we've ever done, that show at IKEA. You were just a trooper for that. Wow.
I actually bought a suit.
Yep.
It was the same colors as the IKEA logo. It was blue and yellow.
Which I'm sure you'll be wearing at your new job.
Yes.
If I didn't already return it.
Wow. Who could say?
All right, listen, Rebecca.
Okay.
You are always being up for anything. However, you have really kind of kicked my competitive drive into gear.
Who knew?
On a level but you poked the bear.
I did.
You're a bear poker.
Okay.
You're like,
You played that up. Yeah.
Well, so we do games on the show every so often. I love the physical ones that you do because you just have this physical. Oh, and then like your interests. This was the
my God, that was the
Hallmark
best
movie,
one.
and so
This was
it's like
terrific.
that. Your interests are kind of what dictate the type of games that we did. So that was
Except for that last round where you gave us like some random random.
this one.
My favorite. Can
the
you name that
candles.
candle?
Bath and Body Works candle smelling.
If you guys need to invite a guest back to play
You're
a game,
You're it.
We know your
you
number.
know
I don't
I can
think-
be
yeah.
sick that day. At
I don't
my new
think
job.
I'm ever gonna look at a 3-wick and not think of you guys.
Oh.
You know, I think too, we weren't prepared for your level of competitiveness,
Yes.
even to the point of out of control.
That was a new day for us.
Wow, out of
yeah.
control.
Right.
I don't know that it is
There were-
that intensive.
Well, I will say that there were a couple of moments when I think you could have taken somebody down in the studio for losing.
Taking their eye out.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then you adopted
Don't
a
believe
partner that you like.
Oh yes, and then of course Shantae
Yeah.
became my ultimate partner. If I ever do
Yeah.
anything in sports or anything that requires a teammate, she is
Yeah.
my first phone call.
She's there for you.
She will do anything. We will
Yeah.
do anything to win.
Yeah.
Power duo.
Whether legal or not.
What do you
Wow.
mean?
Just saying.
Who can
I
say?
mean, I will also say this. I don't want to tear up at this one, but
Oh boy.
you have brought, and I think you said it best when you said it was her superpower of being authentic and real. And we got into some real tough things on this show, and I said I wasn't going to do this.
Oh.
I'm already
And
crying.
I think you really,
Yeah.
you were open and you were vulnerable. This is Denim Day when you talked about the assault that happened in your own life, and you didn't shy away from your parenting, which you would say isn't always the best,
No.
like the rest of us. You just were honest and real, and I think our viewers will really miss that. I know I will.
That is the best. Oh my God, I'm gonna cry. It's the best compliment because really everything I do and everything I lay it out there for is because I don't want anyone to feel alone ever.
Yeah.
And I know that when I was younger and I'm coming up and I heard people saying things and I felt like that, it's a lot like when people see someone that looks like them on TV. That is so important.
Representation matters.
That representation is so
Yes.
important. And so that was always so important to me that I shared that. And if I'm the one who says it, I go to therapy, or I was a child of sexual assault, or if all the things, like, then it's okay. Because I said it, it's okay, it's out there. How you choose to take it, that's on you. But I just want everyone to know that we can always talk. And you can, share the things.
Those nitty gritty moments, but even just like the honest moments that we don't always share on TV.
Right.
And you made it so that we could feel comfortable doing that. Other people could.
And I just have to say, as your executive producer, you had big shoes to fill when you came here.
Oh, yeah.
And the level of realness you brought to this show, I think that connected with a lot of viewers.
Thank you.
We're not faking anything here. We are keeping it real, and I think you really.
And honestly,
just
a
hit
lot
the
of
ball out of the
guests
park.
too, because when we'll produce different guests, but I always feel like they're in good hands when they sit on this
thank
couch,
you.
and I always tell them, like, you're going to have this conversation with Amity, and she's going to take care of you.
Yeah.
And I honestly, from the bottom of my heart, believe, you do that with you make everybody feel special.
Thank
you have
you.
a warmth that just radiates.
Thank you.
And that's
you
going
guys
to be
are
hard to
killing me.
replace.
You guys
all
are
our guests
literally
always say,
killing me.
"Oh, she makes that so easy. She's so."
Well,
good."
I mean, and that's honestly, in this industry, there's not a whole lot of great jobs. I mean, you always give us great jobs. Like this team is so supportive,
Yeah,
but higher up, like you don't always hear that a lot because they're like, it is your job. We shouldn't have to always tell you great job, although it is nice to hear. So when a viewer or a interview subject says to me like, "You made me feel so comfortable. Thank you so much." That means the world to me.
And that rolls over into your everyday life. So
Yeah.
I have no doubt you'll roll that over into your new job
Well, I hope so.
with the wigs and everything.
Yeah.
I'm not bringing the
And
wigs.
that medical
You're not
degree is
bringing
really
Not
going to
bringing
help
the
out.
wigs. That science stuff is helping. I'll tell you that much.
We're
I
gonna
love
miss
you.
the nerdy
I can't,
part, too.
I can't even tell you how much I'm going to miss you. If they allow me back in the building, I may sneak in just to hang out with you all because I love you so much.
Promise?
I love you.
You're not leaving the group chat.
Yeah.
No. I'm not leaving.
You're not leaving the group chat.
I'm not. Well, I am going to leave the group chat, but we'll have a new group
You
chat.
don't want to hear about all of our work updates
No.
while you're doing your.
Well, are
job.
you going to miss me being like, hey, I'm a few minutes late today? It's a tie between me and Derek. Let's be real.
Absolutely.
You know what?
Absolutely.
Your lateness has never made us late on air. I'll just say that.
What I'm gonna miss too, thank you. What I'm gonna miss too is like being able to drink champagne and eat like fancy
In the
stuff in the
morning.
middle of the day.
I know. You get to meet so many random people here. I mean, it's a one of a kind job
Yeah, yeah.
for sure.
And
we're
is
that
really
day
gonna miss you.
drinking, I don't know.
Cheers, yeah, for that.
Cheers. We're so proud of you.
I love each and every one of you, Rebecca. Thank you for being in my ear. If you all don't know that she's in my ear every day, helping get through, and anything I forget, she's the one who's kind of reminding me of. And it's weird to be talking to someone and also somebody in your ear, and she just does it so seamlessly and reminds me of things, and it's great. Susie, I mean, you are the person who holds us together. You're our glue.
Girl,
And you also make things look really pretty, which we appreciate because Joseph and I, the decor thing is not our jam. And you're the locomotive, man. Like you have kept this thing on the rails. You've protected me from things when I was worried if this was the wrong decision or not.
Yeah.
And I've always trusted you to really keep this show and have the vision for it and make sure that all voices are being heard. And you've done a great job at it.
Well, thank you.
I'm not going to cry.
Thank you.
Okay.
We're going to miss you so much. I mean,
Oh my gosh.
not
All
the
right.
same.
Cheers to this
Cheers.
wonderful
Cheers.
show.
Cheers to new beginnings.
And I will just now take a sip and say goodbye because, my friends, that is a wrap. I cannot begin to tell you what a pleasure it has been to tell your stories every single day. I'm just overcome with gratitude that you welcome me into your homes and into your lives, that you have accepted me for who I am, and you never turned your back on me when I shared my truths about anxiety, childhood assault, depression, excitement, and perhaps an overly enthusiastic passion for geology. Who can say? Thank you for sticking with me during this crazy journey that has been my life on television. Some of you have been with me since the start. Now, to be honest, I have to say I've never cared for awards. I really don't believe in them because to me, the greatest achievement is when someone stops me in the grocery store to say, hey, I recognize your voice and I just want to let you know you made a difference in my day. Or at a rest stop off I-90 to say, hey, thanks for making me laugh. You're welcome. Or when my being a goofball was a welcome distraction for someone lying in a hospital bed going through a difficult time. Those moments, wow. Those are the moments where I am most proud of what I have done here. It is really hard to say goodbye to a dream and to a career that really defined me. But as a wise woman once told me, every good change in life is hard. I hope you'll stay with me as I continue to go through this journey called life. And with that, I will say, all my love, your eternal goofball, Amity Addrisi. Now get out there and enjoy your new day, every day.